All right, we've got a bit of a schedule switch going around because some people are running a little late. But what we're going to have next is we are going to have Casey Runyon. He's the president of the Harris of Patrick Henry Northwest. He's here to talk about the militia and background checks. Wait. He's not signed in, is he? All right. Casey's been moved, but that's all right. This is going to make it a little more fluid because the next person we've got is a sheriff. When SB 941 was in the Senate, there were a few sheriffs who testified against it, saying that the bill was unenforceable. Today we have Sheriff Glenn Palmer, one of the sheriffs who testified against SB 941. He's here to talk to us about how unenforceable it is, among other things.
John Day, represent!
Where did it come from?
John Day.
Oh, the butterflies. I want to let everybody know that I was born and raised in John Day, and just for the record, John Day is nowhere near Rufus. I appreciate everybody coming out for the event today. And one of the things that is good for the spirit and the heart is looking out here and looking at all these children that have something to inherit from us that we pass on to them. I want to talk a little bit about, I've got about 5 points here that I want to speak on. As firearms owners, we realize that there's accountability for what we do and what we believe in. And with that comes responsibility. I'm going to ask for your cooperation in some things, and some of the things that I see as a police officer that we need to do a little better, and that's policing ourselves. When we're out shooting and using sporting events or shooting on public lands or on somebody else's property, we need to make sure that we clean up after ourselves and leave a good example. One of the other things I'd like to speak about is education. I think it's important that we pass on our heritage and our customs and cultures with firearms-related programs. We as firearms owners can't trust or depend on some of these people in this building behind me to pass this on for us. They're here to take this stuff away from us. However, there's groups and organizations that'll take on help teach the heritage and our backgrounds and our way of life. And just to name a couple of them are the 4-H, Project Appleseed, hunter safety programs. And what I'm asking from you folks is to get involved with these kind of activities. You know, I'm not sure how long ago, it was a month or so ago, I came to Salem and testified on Senate Bill 941, and I made a stance and told the public that I wouldn't enforce it. I don't think it's enforceable, and I won't comply. One of the things that I stand for is less government intrusion in our lives and how important our oath of office is to us. I know the Oath Keepers have made a big stance, but I know it's hard for me to. You know, it's very important and it's near and dear to my heart to make sure that all elected officials follow the Constitution, and when they raise their right hand and take the oath of office, that they're taking a vow and they're defending and supporting the public. And I just want you to know that I'll support and defend the Constitution of the United States and the state of Oregon. Thank you all for coming today, and good to meet a lot of you. Thank you.